Today we're going to present to you the latest events and happenings in the MMM global community. To all our viewers around the world, this is MNC. Our Events Roundup this week puts focus on the fast-growing MMM Nigeria community. We will feature 9 events, 8 of which happen on a single day. While stories from Mexico, Nigeria, and Republic of South Africa top bills our MMM gives back. And on his Just an Opinion segment, Guider Emil San Juan explores why we experience failure in life. All this in just a moment. Among our different MMM communities around the world, MMM Nigeria is the one seeing tremendous growth the past couple of months. And this week, our Events Roundup will be showcasing 9 stories from that country, with 8 of them happening in just one day. Our first story is the opportunity presentation hosted by Guider Stanley Samuel on July 23 of this year at the Ezen Hotel at Gardens in Agbor, Delta State. He started the event by showing a video that discusses the ideology of the MMM community. The benefits and bonuses as well as its history. Guider Samuel explained next in details how the social committee of financial aid called MMM operates. He pointed out to them that the MMM community has a worldwide presence in about 118 countries and that, unlike banks, MMM community operates in a peer-to-peer system without a central account of money. And remarks were given by some of attendees who got completely absorbed on how the community works. Our next stories all happened on the second day of July. The first was at Mr. Big's restaurant in Ibadan at the Oyo State of Nigeria with Guider Akinwale Isaac as organizer. He started with a discussion about the ideology of MMM. He emphasized to his audience that MMM's goal is to create a fair financial system. Guider Akinwale next discussed in detail the benefits and bonuses enjoyed by MMM members. He also included other topics about MMM that he deemed would help his audience understand MMM better. And for those who have questions, he engaged them in a question and answer portion after the presentation. He made sure that his explanations are thorough and well understood by everyone. Our next event also took place in Ibadan on July 2nd when MMM Guider Oraide Lekan invited people at the Salami Stadium for his MMM presentation. He started it with a short overview about MMM. He then discussed MMM ideology, how its system works, and a quick history of MMM and its founder Sergey Mavro. Throughout his talk, Guider Oraide made sure that his audience will be equipped with correct information about MMM and what it does. He also told them to never waste an opportunity to be financially free. That the MMM community is always ready to help and that for them to find long-term success. They must always remember to dream big, think ahead, and take baby steps. Before he ended, he challenged them to find the reasons why they want to have financial freedom. He stressed that MMM conducts presentation to enlighten them about the world's unfair financial system and provide them opportunity to change their lives by joining its platform. You don't have to be poor. You don't need to struggle with money anymore. You just need to take some risks and invest some of your time with MMM. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. This is one of the messages Guider Olaide Tolases shared during his presentation at the Oyo Orda Temafe Baptist Church Hall on July 2nd. He explained to his audience first the meaning of MMM's ideology. He next showed them how the system of peer-to-peer mutual donation works in MMM and how it can give them a chance to change their lives for the better. Guider Olaide called their attention as well to the fact that most people never get wealthy simply because they are not trained to recognize opportunities right in front of them. To encourage them to join the community, he assured them that the MMM members are always ready to help them become financially free. Based from the positive reaction of the attendees, Guide or Lady is confident that he was successful in making them understand MMM better. From Oyo, we now go to Lagos as our fifth story happened on July 2 at Taste Laurel Tree in Jakande Estate, Isolo, with Guider Aquaji Silvanus at the helm. He then went discussing in detail the ideology of MMM, how its platform works, and how it can be a bridge to break down the current state of financial slavery the world is having. Guider Aquaji told them next that MMM always aims to give opportunities, especially for the less fortunate ones, and that joining MMM is always a choice they have to make if they want to climb up from being poor to financially free. He also added that they just need to listen first and be open to take risks. Throughout the whole presentation, Guider Aquaji made sure that his attendees understood the concept about MMM that he is sharing with them so that they will be equipped in making decisions to participate or not. His efforts was rewarded with an audience that listened intently to him. On the same day in Lagos, Guider Kentunde Akinyemi led his own MMM presentation at the Tasty Fried Chicken and Ogba. He started the program by a warm welcome for the audience. He then went ahead and discussed the history of MMM and its founder, Sergey Mavro. It's just fair enough for the people to know what MMM is all about before joining. Afterwards, he also explained MMM ideology, how the system works, and how it can really change someone's life through fair financial system. No one has ever become poor by giving. Guider Kentunde Akinyemi made sure that the audience listened well and equipped enough about MMM. The presentation went well. Still on July 2nd of this year, we now move from Lagos to the Delta State of Nigeria as Guider Emmanuel Egbunu sponsored an offline event at Rocky Guest House, Mini Hall number 5 in the DSC Township of Wari. He did not lose his time in introducing his guests to the beauty of the MMM community and the ideology it espouses. He told them that if they were waiting for a sign towards financial freedom, then MMM would be that sign. Guider Emmanuel also shared with them that joining the MMM community is not going to be a walk in the park, but that it would be worth the try. He encouraged them to just donate spare money from their linear income, and MMM will give them opportunity to earn exponential income. He also added that in time, MMM will help them change focus from only making money to serving more people, because in MMM, the more people a participant serve through donation, the more help will come back. If you want something you've never had, then you've got to do something you've never done. Joining MMM for some people is a risk, but for those who took the risk and participated in the community, they have realized that everything was worth it. This message sums up what Guider Nwakchukwu Shidosi imparted to his audience when he hosted an event at the Golden Crown Hotel in Vida, Niger State. Also on July 2nd, his topics included what MMM is, its ideology, how the donation exchange works, and also its history and its founder, Sergey Mavro. Guider Nwakchukwu also thanked his audience for their presence and the time they spent to listen on how to be financially free through MMM. Before you can transform your wallet from poor to rich, you've got to transform your spirit from poor to rich, was also another guiding principle he shared with them. MMM Guider Olayinka Onayemi led our last event roundup story for this week at the NUJ Press Center in Adagmeli, Akure, Ondo State, Nigeria on July 2. He started by doing a brief overview about MMM with his audience. Then he proceeded to talk about the MMM ideology, how its system works, and how it may change their lives from financial slavery. Guider Olayinka encouraged them to join the MMM community and told them that sometimes what you're most afraid of doing is the very thing that will set you free. He also added that by participating in the MMM community, they can have bigger chance to get things they want by helping other people get what they want through donation exchange. He also challenged his attendees to not waste an opportunity to be financially free, and even if some of them may think that joining MMM is very risky. Before he ended, Guider Olayinka assured those present that MMM is very supportive in sponsoring many offline presentations for existing members and people who doesn't know MMM yet, so that they will be fully knowledgeable of the entire MMM platform. We kick off our MMM Gives Back this week from Mexico. On June 22, a group of MMM Guider distributed flavored refreshments at the Alvaro Obregon Square in Obregon. They set up a small table with MMM banner and started distributing the beverages to people who were alighting or about to ride buses and trucks. They also took it as an opportunity to make others aware about MMM by giving out flyers and doing short talks for those who have time. The activity lasted for 2 hours, and the team was happy because many people have shown interest in joining our community. Knowing you help someone is a great experience, and it makes your life feel better. Helping out especially children in the simplest way makes your heart become bigger and happier. These are the thoughts Guider Bola Smart had in mind when she and her team visited the Little Saints Orphanage in Lagos, Nigeria on the 1st of July this year. The orphanage is a haven for orphans, abused and abandoned children, and operates several homes on the different parts of Nigeria. They started the occasion with a song giving thanks to the Lord. Then a female member led a heartfelt prayer before she introduced Guider Bola to deliver a message and turn over the gifts they have brought for the children. A female representative of the center and young lady representing the children both stood up to express their thanks for the laundry supplies, dental hygiene products, tissue papers, oil, sack of grains, and other essentials that the MMM community gave them. The team also did a song about MMM before Guider Bola made a brief talk about the nature of MMM and its desire to give back to people in need. They also had an interaction with the children before calling it a day. From Nigeria, our MMM Gives Back now goes to Republic of South Africa for our last featured story this week. On the 1st of July, Guider patients and some active members of the MMM RSA community visited the Frida Hartley Shelter for Women in the Distress Yeovil, Johannesburg. The center's focus are destitute, homeless, or abused women and their children. The shelter provides these women and their children with 3 meals a day and safe shelter for up to 6 months. And during this time, also supports their needs, whether it be looking for a new job or gaining a new skill until they are able to stand on their own again. That day, Guider patients and her team brought groceries and blankets. Noko Solam, one of the house mothers, expressed her thanks to the MMM community for bringing in stuff that they are always in need of. As a way of saying thanks, the women in the shelter gifted Guider patients team with a heartfelt song number.
Good morning everyone, my name is Emil and welcome to Just My Opinion. Last week we talked about why MMM countries have separate structures, but today I was convinced by one of our viewers to insert a topic which is not so connected with our previous segments. What compelled me to discuss about this is that the topic he gave me is very timely. A very timely question: why do we experience failures in life? A really deep question, isn't it? But for me, I got a lot of experiences to share with you, which will help you understand why indeed we experience failures not only in MMM, but in our personal lives as well. When I was in college, the mindset I was given to by my parents, colleagues, and almost every person who surrounded me is that failure is a big no-no. I was told that if I fail, I am weak, I am not worthy, and I'm not doing my best. So it gave me the fear of failure, or the mindset that I should have a fear of failure, that I should always strive to be perfect and successful in whatever I do. Little did I know that what they taught me is actually the opposite of what should I know. I'm sure most of us experience or may be experiencing the same situation I had before. That's why many people are not happy right now. Many are living in fear and cannot let go of their past failures and mistakes. But I'm here right now to tell you that failure is not bad. Failures are actually the best teacher you will meet in life. You know why? Because when you fail, you will learn a lot of lessons. When you fail, you will gain experiences so that you'll be a better person. And do you know what's the meaning of fail? As in F-A-I-L? It's first attempt in learning. When was the first time you failed in life? Back in the days that you're still a kid, right? You tried to walk on your own, but you end up stumbling on your feet. Back then, you're just a child who don't know anything about failure. Back then, you're just ignoring it. What did you do? You just stood up and tried again and again until such time that you learned how to walk perfectly and how to balance so that you will not fall. You failed several times. Your knees become wounded, and the number of times you cry were actually countless. But in the end, what matters most is that you learned how to walk. You forgot those failures as if you did not experience them. So why is it that you're making a big deal with your failures right now? You have to wake up. Those failures happen because God in the universe wants you to become a better and stronger person. Those rejections, mistakes, they are not hindrance. They are not hindrance to your success. They are actually fuel so that you can keep going on and keep your burning desire to become successful. What's stopping you now from becoming the person you want to be is your fear of failure and your fear of what others will say about you. Do you agree? Because if you'll only confront those fears, in the end, you will know that they are just created by your imagination. You'll discover that they are not true. So stop worrying about failures, please, and just do it. One famous author said, "Don't worry about the failures. Worry about the chances you missed when you don't even try." So, now the question is, what is the biggest goal that scares you? Will you pursue and do it? Or you will just live your life asking the question, what if? It's time for you to choose. That's it for this week. I will see you again next week. Always remember that everything that I said in this video is just my opinion. Have a great day and bye-bye.
And with that, we end our first edition for the month of September. As we face challenges in doing MMM, I leave you with these words of wisdom from the Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. I am Mark, inviting you to join us again next week as we continue sharing stories from our MMM Global community. Always remember, together we change the world.